Tonight's guest has scaled the heights of film, theater, and television, receiving 3 Razzie nominations for his supporting roles in the feature-length, straight-to-DVD productions of Pirates of the Columbia River, Curse of the Sockeye, It's Still Rather Apparent What You Did Last Summer, and Wild Things 7, Wine, Dine, and 69. His amazing reign and the passion he brings makes every production he's involved with a little less terrible. The Extras studio is proud to welcome Brock Banter. Brock.
Hi there. Hi. Hi. How's it going? Wow, it's really nice to be here. Thanks. It's
Welcome.
an honor.
Yes.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Wow, I've been giggling all day. It's great.
Well, I'm tickled to hear that, Brock. I know you're a very busy person.
I have been a very busy person. I've got a lot of roles up until the economy went to crap, and then I stopped. I actually brought something for you.
Oh, you really didn't need to do that, Brock.
I did. It's my headshot, and I was really hoping you could give it to your brother, because he deals with a lot of famous people, and you know, I got more in my trunk. It's got my MySpace address and my phone number on it.
I think this would be a more appropriate discussion after the show is through.
Do you like Thai?
Moving on.
Okay.
Since most of our viewers are students of the Film and Video Studies program here at Central Washington University and are planning on following in your footsteps.
You know, they would have to be really, really big feet. We're talking clown size. Be great.
Yes, well, let's begin where we always do, the beginning. Where were you born?
I'm actually from Ellensburg, born right here in the Kittitas Valley.
And now for the obvious question. When did it first occur to you that you wanted to become an extra?
I'm guessing, no, actually, I remember. It was 3 weeks before I left the womb. It was an important moment for me.
Have you had any formal training in the arts?
Well, I had 2/3 of a high school degree. I think I got a C+ in Theater 101. That was a high point. I got a handwritten degree from the Extra Special School for Extras. That was fall '99.
Well, I understand you've always had a passionate love of Disney films and the wonderful creations by Walt and his company.
Yep.
I've heard that at a young age, you had somewhat of a man crush on the beloved character Pluto.
You heard about that, right? Yeah, it lasted up until I was about 15 years old, and then I got a restraining order because I followed Pluto into the dressing room and found out that it was a fat, sweaty guy melting in a suit. It was kind of shocking, not gonna lie. However, it was that moment that really led me on to like getting into more character roles, like being like a pirate.
Was this what drew you to the Pirates of the Columbia River project?
Exactly. Yeah, it was that was an amazing experience to be on in the first. I got really into the part. I actually went legally blind for about 4 months during the production, so I could wear the eye patch just to see what it would be like, and that lasted until about 2 months after I did the DVD commentary.
Fascinating.
And then I got over it. You know, I put the rum, I put the eye patch, and the sword away.
Yeah. Well, you spoke of putting the rum behind you. But isn't it true you were treated for alcohol and drug dependency just weeks after the film was released on DVD?
Yeah, is it true? No, I wouldn't exactly say it's true. I'm the type of person that really gets into a part. So if I'm playing an alcoholic, of course I'm going to heavily drink. If I'm doing drugs, you know, I'm going to go down to my local meth dealer. It's just natural.
I don't exactly follow, Brock.
Let me put it this way. If I really want to get into a role, I transform myself. And I become male gigolo. I become crackhead number 3, for my personal favorite. And I ended up finding myself throwing up out the window of my friend's Honda Civic, usually through the Jack in the Box drive-thru at 2 o'clock in the morning. But that's not the Brock Banter you see right before you.
Brock, I think you're using these characters to avoid your inner demons.
But I'm a freaking artist, man. What are you doing? Just sitting behind a desk, reading cue cards? Give me those cards.
Brock, give me. Brock, give those back.
See how you're gonna like this. All right. See how you're gonna like this. All right. Give yourself a giant hug and smile. You are a strong, handsome, and talented young man. You and your show are just as important as your brother. What the hell is? What? The next 4 cars just have gorillas, dinosaurs, lions, and bears on them. With your head. What is wrong with you?
Well, that's our show, folks. Tune in next week for another fascinating discussion within the Extra Studio.
Hi, I'm NUTSAC founder, BJ Sakov, and I'm asking you to play God with the life of a helpless stuffed animal. Every day, dozens, if not trillions of stuffed animals are raped, abused, and raped. You can help the National Unfunded Treasury for Stuffed Animal Care by dialing the number on your screen and giving us a load of money. Remember, you can tell women about your contribution because your call says, I'm not a douchebag, I care.
I wish I had my car, because then I would go over to Grant's Pizza. They have open mic night at 8 on Wednesdays, and it is the most fun ever. And their pizza is awesome, even though I only really like the crust. Actually, I never have to pay for pizza because I just go around eating other people's crust, which is a little weird, but you know what? You spend more money than me, so whatever, right? It's just crusts.
See my face in the town that's flashing by. See me standing at the station in the rain. See me running there beside the car. I gave it up again, I'll travel far. Took me a long time to get back on the train. For the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities, forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities, that's why a bear can rest at ease with just the bare necessities of life. Wherever I wander, wherever I roam, I couldn't be fonder of my big home. The bees are buzzing in the trees to make some honey just for me. When you look under the rocks and plants and take a glance at the fancy ants and maybe try a few, the bare necessities of life will come to you.